big changes are coming at Manchester United. From Erik ten Hag's next move to shocking exits and a transfer twist involving Manchester City, this is one update you don't want to miss. Let's dive into today's breaking stories from Old Trafford. Erik ten Hag, former Man United manager, emerges as target for European giants. Bayer Leverkusen have added former Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag to their shortlist of summer targets, according to reports in Germany. Ten Hag has been out of work since departing United in October 2024. He spent just over 2 years at Old Trafford and signed a new contract last summer, only to be relieved of his duties 14 games into the current campaign. A return to management could be on the cards this summer, as Kicker were the first to reveal that ten Hag is a key target for Leverkusen. Leverkusen are preparing for what they believe is the inevitable departure of current boss Xabi Alonso. The Spaniard is expected to replace Carlo Ancelotti as Real Madrid manager, even though the latter's exit from the Bernabeu has been plunged into uncertainty in recent hours. From Leverkusen's perspective, they are confident Alonso will be leaving to join Madrid and have started drawing up a shortlist which includes 3 candidates. Alongside ten Hag, there is interest in former Barcelona boss Xavi and Brighton and Hove Albion head coach Fabian Hürzeler. Of the trio, it is ten Hag and Xavi who are seen as the strongest candidates because of their immediate availability. Hürzeler would command a significant fee to release him from his contract with Brighton, whereas the 2 other options are currently without clubs, removing the extra layer of negotiations and costs. Sky Sports Germany described ten Hag as a serious candidate for Leverkusen. The Dutchman comes with experience of German football, having operated as the manager of Bayern Munich's reserve side between 2013 and 2015. Ten Hag was strongly linked with another Bundesliga side, Borussia Dortmund, earlier this year, having regularly attended games due to his close relationship with club official Matthias Sammer, but a return to management in the summer was always seen as the most likely outcome for ten Hag. Teddy Sheringham tells Andre Onana to shut up as Man United keeper called out. Manchester United goalkeeper Andre Onana has been told to shut up and button his lips by club legend Teddy Sheringham after a difficult season in the Premier League. Teddy Sheringham has criticized Manchester United's goalkeeper Andre Onana for his recent performances, advising the 29-year-old to hold his tongue. Ruben Amorim's first choice has had a challenging season, with numerous individual mistakes leading to goals in both the Premier League and Europa League. Speculation is now rife that the Red Devils may be considering a change in their goalkeeping lineup. A notable incident occurred during a recent European match against Lyon, where, despite United's 7-6 aggregate victory, Onana found himself in the spotlight due to a verbal spat with former United player Nemanja Matic, who now represents the French team. After asserting that his side was way better than their rivals before the first leg, Onana was all but responsible for both of Lyon's goals in a 2-2 draw. He was benched by Amorim in favor of Altay Bayındır for a league match against Newcastle after the first leg. In the second leg, when United scored an early goal, the Cameroonian was seen openly celebrating in front of the away fans, who had jeered him throughout both games. With his performances continuing to disappoint, Sheringham has advised Onana to maintain his passion but perhaps control his emotions and concentrate on delivering results. Speaking to Casino Hawks, Sheringham said, "With Andre Onana, I'm all for the passion, but it's not about what's happened in the past, and it's not about saying what you're going to do, it's all about results and performances on the pitch. You need to shut up at times and just button your lip and just hold your tongue if you can. But I fully understand the pressure these people are under." Amidst a season of less than stellar performances, Onana's on-pitch behavior has drawn criticism, with Matic branding him as one of United's worst-ever goalkeepers following his claim that United were far superior to their opponents. Matic, addressing goalkeeper Onana's remarks directly, said, "You know, I respect everyone, but to say that, then you need to give the answer. If you are one of the worst goalkeepers in Man United's history, you need to take care of what you are talking about. If David De Gea or Peter Schmeichel or Edwin van der Sar said that, then I would question myself. But if you're one of the statistically worst goalkeepers in Man United's modern history, then he needs to show that before he says anything. We will see." Despite United advancing to the Europa League semi-finals, Onana's performance in the quarter-finals and his bold social media statements have not instilled much confidence. In United's recent match against Bournemouth, Onana's passing was heavily scrutinized. Mason Mount and £50 million star told to leave Man United ahead of summer transfer arrival. Bakary Sagna has urged two Manchester United players to leave the club as Ruben Amorim closes in on a summer deal for Matheus Cunha. The Red Devils are leading the race to sign Brazilian playmaker Cunha after opening talks with Wolves earlier in the month. Cunha was heavily linked with Arsenal and Chelsea in January but looks set for a move to Old Trafford after another impressive season at Molina. Ex-Premier League defender Sagna has described Cunha as a top player, and says he would be an amazing signing for Manchester United. Playing for Wolves and playing for Manchester United are both different types of pressure, Sagna told Paddy Power. It's about how you're going to cope with that pressure, with your teammates and a different atmosphere. Matheus Cunha is a top player, and is very creative. He is very fast on the ball when he plays for Brazil. It would be a good signing, but I'm not sure if it is the right signing for Manchester United. Any player can have a good impact at Manchester United. It's not only about one player, it's about the whole team. It will still be an amazing signing, but if it means that it's on him only to turn the old squad to a successful one, then I'm not sure. Manchester United are believed to be open to selling a number of attacking players to raise funds for Cunha and other Ruben Amorim transfer targets. Amorim is hoping to offload Marcus Rashford and Antony on permanent deals after sanctioning both their loan exits in January. Sagna believes Mount may also depart Old Trafford following a dismal spell at Manchester United, and says it is the right time for Alejandro Garnacho to leave. United spent £60 million to sign Mount from Chelsea in 2023 after watching the England midfielder lift the Champions League at Stamford Bridge. But Mount, 26, has struggled with injuries since leaving his boyhood club and scored just one goal for Manchester United. Garnacho, meanwhile, has suffered a frustration drop-off, having once been viewed as one of the most exciting players at the Theatre of Dreams. The Argentina international was linked with a move away from United in January, and has reportedly been put up for sale once more ahead of the summer. Mason Mount didn't give the impact that they expected, so he might leave, Sagna added. We didn't see much of him. I think it's the right time for Alejandro Garnacho to move on too. He started well, but he is at a stage where he needs to be playing more consistently. It doesn't seem right for him to be at Manchester United. The defense is aging, so maybe bring in more young and fresh players. You can't change the whole team, but they need to focus on the goalkeeper first of all. They need a keeper that doesn't play out with his feet. A keeper must dive and stop the balls. Nowadays people and coaches are too focused on someone that can play with their feet. Shocking, Man United star's agent spotted with Man City, transfer bombshell awaits. Manchester is on the verge of a football bombshell as rumours swirl around Marcus Rashford's potential move from Manchester United to their city rivals, Manchester City. The star's agent and brother, Dwayne Maynard, were reportedly spotted at the Etihad Stadium, sparking intense speculation and leaving fans in disbelief. The 27-year-old forward's future at United seems bleak following a fallout with the manager, leading to his desire to part ways with the club. Rashford has been showcasing his skills at Aston Villa during a loan spell, impressing in both the Premier League and the Champions League. With United looking to offload him permanently in the upcoming summer transfer window, Rashford is eyeing a move to a club where he can secure Champions League football. While Aston Villa has the option to make his loan move permanent, there's no guarantee they can offer him Champions League action next season. The recent sighting of Rashford's representative alongside Manchester City officials has ignited talks of a shocking switch across town, a move that would have been unthinkable not long ago. Although City has not made an official approach for Rashford, the speculation is rife, hinting at a potential bold move by Pep Guardiola's side. However, both clubs are known for their fierce rivalry, making a transfer between them highly unlikely. Despite City's depth in attacking positions, the allure of Rashford's talent is undeniable, with Barcelona also reportedly on his radar. In the midst of all the transfer drama, one thing is certain: Marcus Rashford's future hangs in the balance, and the football world is eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this captivating saga. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story as the summer transfer window approaches.